This one, right? Asha, this is the one, right?
Yes, this one too.
Okay, we have the string, correct? So now observe, I ask you to bring this entire string into one line, and the next the string should be in another.
Another line.
It's very simple, right? See here, after a numeric there is a space available. Did you see?
Yes.
After a space there is a numeric available. So when the after a numeric, when there is, whenever you find a space, insert your special character and split with the special character. Got it?
Like dot replace.
See here, for char in str input, okay, or for I in range of 0 comma ln of str input
Minus plus 1.
if str
Minus 1, right? Length of str input.
because here it should go with plus 1, right? I need to go till last, right? Here input of, we'll see,
Okay.
input of I dot is digit, and or you can remove this one as well, because is space I plus 1.
I
I
plus
is numeric and I plus 1 is a string.
space.
Okay, so here I'm going to create temp string as a empty one. Okay, now temp str equal to temp str plus at the red symbol, else I'll be taking only the string itself. Okay, now let's see print temp str.
It's minus 1.
Then it won't go to the last one, right? If you give minus 1.
Okay.
We have to write one more logic here. If I is,
Now, can we make that str input like by appending 3-4 spaces at the end? Then it will come, right? Starting before processing.
we'll write one more logic here. So you want to add extra space in the end.
Before processing, we
That also
can add.
or else you put a condition here to check I value is less than or equal to I plus 1. Okay, see here. You got the red symbol, right? See.
Yes.
Okay. Now data is equal to temp str dot split with at the rate symbol. Now for st in data print of st dot strip. Got it right?
Yes.
And if you want to make it as title case, suppose if you are going to have like this, see. Got it?
Yes, Pratap, got it.
Any
Strip
question?
means new line, Pratap.
No. Strip means to remove the spaces, right? I told you already. Strip means
Yeah, yeah, please.
Pratap, in line number 2, why you put that semicolon? No need of that, right? No.
not a good.
Oh,
I was teaching React before this class and I put it.
okay, okay.
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 Clear, right? Any question?
Yes. No, clear.
Okay. So let's see some new concepts which is going to be little advanced over the functions. Okay. So we'll look into that. Guys, 7:30, so I have a call for 10 minutes. I'll be on mute and I'll continue with that. Okay.
Okay, Pratap.
Okay. So far we have seen functions are definitions, how to create definition, how to return a definition, right? Okay. And we have seen number of arguments meeting with number of parameters, correct? Any
Yes,
questions
Pratap.
with that? No, right? You are clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now advanced functions. Okay. Arbitrary arguments, comma, star args. Okay. So arbitrary arguments are the one which are exactly meeting your requirement. Okay. For example,
Pratap, you said like Today we'll be learning about list and all.
I'll
List
tell you, we'll
dictionary.
complete this and we'll go. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Now, before list, I need to complete regular expressions, right? You don't know regular expressions? You know already about regular expressions? I'll teach you regular
No,
expressions and then we'll go on to that. Okay?
okay, okay.
So, definition, add, or call it as add user. So, for adding a user, first time what I did, right? I told you to send first name, last name, DOB. Okay. So, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a message is equal to user first name comma is added successfully. Okay, so now what I did here is that format first name is equal to first name, last name is equal to last name, DOB is equal to DOB. Okay, print of message add user. So I'm going to give it as Pratap. Okay, and 0908 1990. I have given my date of birth like this. So if I run this, sorry, you should not use this one, right? Okay. Okay. So far so good, right? No issues. We all know about this. Asha,
Yes, Pratap.
no issues, right? Up to this.
No.
But the challenge here is tomorrow this guy Azim came and he told that no, I need to add few more data to this user, like few more attributes like email, phone number, salary, companies, details, and all. Okay. So now what should I do? I need to come and modify these arguments, right? These parameters, right?
Yes.
I don't want to modify my parameters. How can I overcome that problem? I don't know how many number of parameters that will come in future also. But I need to be handle those number of arguments. How? So for that we have a concept called as arbitrary this one star args. Okay, when you don't know how many arguments that will be passed into your function, you just add a star before the parameter name. It should be anything, no need to be only arg. You can keep your name also, or you can keep Azim name also, just a name. Okay, to qualify it. So to make by default you used to give dot or star args. Okay, arbitrary arguments are nothing but this one, whatever you are going to see here. Make sense? No?
It's clear.
Okay, so arbitrary arguments are nothing but where we are going to put a star and pass your values. Clear? Any questions? No? Yes?
It's clear.
Okay, so let's see how to keep this one now. As I don't know how many number of arguments that I'm going to get, I'll put it as star args, or just use it as user data. So for first name, user data of 0, first argument. For this, just use user data of 1. For this, user data of 2. Got it? Now see. Now I can add my email as well. Though you are not going to be consume it, not a problem. This is a optional. Make sense? Clear? Arbitrary arguments are often shortened to your data, which is represented with your star. It's very simple. If you don't know how many number of arguments that you want to send for any method, use your arbitrary arguments. Okay?
This index will be in the same order as we are passing, right?
Yes. Clear?
Yes, clear.
And to print that email ID, we need to pass 3, right?
Yes.
Pratap?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay?
And that user data is common for
Okay? Now let's see about next type is going to be called it as keyword based arguments. What is that? Keyword based arguments. So what do you mean by keyword based arguments? You exactly know that first name, last name, date of birth. Okay? So I'm going to use my first name here, last name here, date of birth here. So from here while passing here, I don't know what is Pratap, what is Malabhati, what is this one. I'm not sure what exactly this is going to be represent. To represent in a more qualified way, right? What we use this one. F name equal to this, last name equal to this, date of birth is equal to this. Okay. So if you want to map data to data, okay, so you don't need to follow a way also. There is no any order also. You can pass at any position like this as well. You see? So this is going to be called as keyword based arguments. Now if you run it, it will go and take the exact keyword. See? We are passing it through somewhere and we are exactly matching with the keywords. You don't need to maintain an order also here. You can pass it anyway. Got it? Asha, clear?
Yes, Pratap, clear.
Okay. So this advantage is available only in Python. No other programming language is supporting this. So when you don't know how many number of keyword arguments that you want to send, then what is the way? So we call it as k-args. I'll tell you in next 2 minutes. Just be on mute. I'll come back. Okay. I have a call to attend. I'll complete this. I'll come back.
Okay.
Asha, Azim, any questions in the keyword based arguments?
No, Pratap.
No, right?
No.
Now tell me, if I want to send one or more keyword based arguments, then what I want to do? I don't know how many keywords that I will be sending. In such case, how can I send one or more keyword based arguments? So in such cases, we'll be using your k-args. K-args is nothing but star star K args. What is that? K args.
Yeah.
W silent. Okay. So K stands for keyword, guys. KW is nothing but keywords, keyword arguments. When you don't know how many number of keywords that you want to send, just put your star K args. Okay. Now I got an issue here. How to overcome that problem? So K args is nothing but K args of single quotes or double quotes of this. Got it?
Only for keywords, brother. Please.
Yes, only for
Only.
keywords. When you don't know how many number of keywords that you want to send, you can send like this. Make sense? Clear?
Yes, brother.
Okay. So which is the best one? Position based keywords are arguments are best. Arbitrary is best. Which one?
This one,
Arbitrary
KR.
keyword based. Okay. Got it? Clear? Any questions? Okay. So we have one more thing called as default based parameter value. Default based parameter value. Clear? I'm going to next one. So the next one I'm going to tell you here is definition, add user, definition, add user, name equal to user 01, user 01. Okay, I just mentioned it as name equal to user 01. So print of name. Now I'm trying to add a user, add user called as Pratap, add user of Ram, add user of Rajesh, add user. I'm not sending anything. So now the best part of this default value parameter is when you are not going to send any user data, right? By default, the name is going to be taken as user 01. If you are going to send any data, then this data will be overridden by the value passed by the user. You see here, can you see the output? Got it? Clear?
Yes, brother.
Clear, right? Any questions? Any questions?
No.
1 second. Okay, so now let's understand about
Pratap, this one we can't use if we don't know how many parameters we are passing, right?
which one? Default based parameter.
Default based.
No. If you want to make any parameter to be optional or any parameter to take some random, some default value, in such cases we'll be using this. So every time you don't need to send a value. If you are not going to send value, take some value.
Okay. If we are not writing anything there, right?
Then it will take the default value, right? Here I'm not sending any value so that
No,
it's 0.
there just we are Space. Okay, it will take space or what if you're not giving
No,
anything
empty
there?
only. It is going to be blank.
Okay, okay, okay.
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 Shall we see the next one?
Yes.
Position only key arguments. Positional only arguments. Can we see that? Position only arguments. So what do you mean by position only arguments? Okay, you can specify that a function or a method can only have position arguments or only keyword based arguments. You cannot have both. Okay, either you can have a positional arguments or only keyword arguments. Okay, so to specify that a method is having only positional arguments. Okay, to specify that method is having only the positional arguments, we need to use, right, what you want to do, we want to add comma forward slash in the parameters. In the parameters you have to mention comma forward slash. If you are going to use comma forward slash, then it is going to be called as positional arguments. You cannot pass a keyword based arguments. See here, let us try that with a good example. We'll see that. Definition add x comma y comma forward slash, x comma y comma forward slash. So here I'm going to use print x comma y. So here I'm going to add 7 comma 10. Answer is 17. Now this is going to be called as positional arguments. We just are going to pass the normal argument how we are going to pass. But here what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to put x equal to 7, y equal to 10. So if I pass like this, what kind of arguments we call it as? If you are going to pass with the labels, what? Keyword. Okay, but I told that this method should accept only positional arguments. Now what I did, I am bypassing the rule. Now see, type error add got some positional only arguments but passed it as keyword arguments. So guys, this kind of error they have given in one of the interviews and asked me like what is the reason for that. So the reason is this only. Someone needs to tell you, else you guys cannot understand this. Got it?
Yes.
Clear? Okay, clear? Now,
Yes.
keyword only arguments. Keyword only arguments. So how can you mention keyword only arguments? Definition of add. Okay, so to mention only keyword arguments, right, what you want to do here is put star comma. So now for example what I want to do here is just remove this. star comma x comma y. Now it is not going to be throw you any error. See, you can pass this one as a keyword only. 7 comma 10. So I'm going to pass it as 7 comma 10. Now see, you'll get an error. Add text 0 positional argument but have given 2. We have to send it through the keyword only, else it will throw an error that it is not expecting you to send the data as a positional one. Make sense? Clear?
Yes, Pratap. Clear.
Now my question is, can I combine both positional and keyword arguments in one method? Is that possible? Is that possible? Answer is yes or no. Azim, any guess? Answer is
No,
yes.
Pratap.
Yes.
You can send. Now see, I comma j should be always a positional one. So I will pass it as star. Okay, x and y should be always a keyword base. So here I am going to pass I plus j plus x plus y. Here I am going to pass 20 comma 30 comma x equal to 7, y equal to 10. So I and y is going to be become a which one? 50, 60, 67.
Positional.
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 X and y is going to be called as a keyword one. Make sense? Clear?
Yes.
Is this usually in the bullet time, Pratap? Like to make
Sorry?
limitations, putting like slash keywords.
What limit? I didn't understand, Azim, your question.
When we are developing the codes, right? Are we using these positionals?
Yeah, that's what. When you write anything, right, you have to send your README file saying that what is the particular method is going to do and what type of the method is. Okay. So why I told you this one, right? I don't know how I missed this while covering up. So today I was doing some ML based problem. So in one of the document I came across this notation, man, comma star notation. Then I remember that I haven't covered this in our session. So I thought like, yeah, let me cover this first. Okay. Yeah. So I'll tell you which algorithm that I was referring to is BERT model. I was looking this BERT model today. Okay, for one of my problem statement. In this BERT model, I saw this one method available which is going to help me to do analysis of Chinese language. So there I found this is not covered by me. Then I realized we should cover this. Okay, any questions
No.
on this topic? Okay, you have to practice, dude, else you will forget this.
Yeah.
Okay, can we see the next one?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, Pratap.
let's see about lambda. Lambda. Any idea what is meant by lambda? Lambda is a small anonymous function. A function which is in short form without any name. Okay, a lambda can take any number of arguments but can have one expression only. So if you want to create a method, reusable method with only one small expression, with only one line of expression, in such cases these lambdas are going to help you. Okay, so the syntax is going to be called as, the syntax is call the keyword called as lambda, okay, your arguments colon your expression. Okay, so let's see that. It's going to be very easy one. Syntax is lambda, lambda. Okay, we have to pass your arguments x comma y is equal to x comma y. So then what you want to do, colon your expression, right? See here, colon
Yes,
your expression. So return x plus y, return your express y. So this entire thing we have to, assign to some variable. It is not taking. Okay, so this is going to be called as your lambda, a small function with single expression. Okay, so now let's see this, how can we get. So let's put it as add equal to. Okay, now I want to print the output of x plus y. Just put add of 10 comma 30. So what is the output I want to get? I should get output as 40. Okay, remember that you cannot use return function here. By default it will return a value. You don't need to keep explicitly return keyword. Okay, clear?
If our definition is small, we can use this way.
Yes. Clear? Any questions?
It's clear.
Any questions?
No.
Okay, so now I'll be giving a task to you guys to check if we can write method inside a lambda inside a method and see if it is able to return a value or not. If you can able to write a lambda inside a method or not. Okay, so tomorrow I'll be teaching you about regular expressions and then we'll see about your collection objects. Okay,
Okay.
clear? Chalo then.